Hello everyone, welcome back to GK Today. This is Nuzhat Sana, and in today's session we will be discussing the most important MCQs for 15th and 16th of September 2024. On the screen you can see some important keywords, and this is the overview of the session. Means we'll be discussing all these important things in today's session. Okay, for example, we'll be talking about Pradhan-Mantri-Gram-Sadak-Yojana, which ministry has implemented it. Then we will talk about Eastern-Bridge and Al-Najah exercises. After that we'll see International Big Cat Alliance. Then we'll talk about Soyuz-spacecraft mission MOSUM, and further we will see when do we observe National-Forest-Martyrs-Day, etc. Okay, so now without taking any further time, let's get started. The very first question is, Pradhan-Mantri-Gram-Sadak-Yojana, recently seen in the news, is implemented by which ministry? The correct answer here is A option, Ministry of Rural Development. Okay, so basically on 11th of September 2024, the Union Cabinet, which was chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved the fourth phase of Pradhan-Mantri-Gram-Sadak-Yojana. Okay, it is implemented by Ministry of Rural Development, and it was launched on 25th of December in the year 2000. Why? To connect the rural areas with all weather roads so as to reduce the poverty. So the fourth phase will run for the next 5 years, means from 2024 up to 2029. It has a total cost of 70,125 crore rupees, which is shared by the central and the state governments. So target here is to build and upgrade 62,500 kilometers of roads to connect 25,000 unconnected villages. The previous phases focused on upgrading the rural roads to improve access to the markets, schools and hospitals. Okay, so do remember that Pradhan-Mantri-Gram-Sadak-Yojana is implemented by Ministry of Rural Development. What questions you can be asked regarding this scheme? The first question is, when was the Pradhan-Mantri-Gram-Sadak-Yojana initially launched? So it was launched in the year 2000. What is the main objective of this scheme? Main objective is to connect the rural areas with all weather roads. Who is responsible for implementing this Yojana? This is Ministry of Rural Development, right? And if you talk about Ministry of Rural Development, when was this ministry formed in India? Answer is 1979. What major poverty alleviation program is managed by this ministry? It is MG-Narega, means Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. Basically it aims to enhance the livelihood security in the rural areas. It provides at least 100 days of wage employment annually, right? So we can say that it promotes sustainable development and resource conservation as well. Which scheme under this ministry aims to provide housing to the rural poor? It is Pradhan-Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin. Okay, moving to the next question. Recently Oman hosted Eastern-Bridge-VII and Al-Najah-V exercise along with which country? The correct answer here is A option, India. Okay, India and Omani military forces are conducting the bilateral exercises in September 2024 so as to strengthen the defense ties. Okay, so Indian Air Force is participating in exercise Eastern-Bridge-VII, which is held at Air Force Base in the country Oman from 11th to 22nd of September 2024. Here the Indian contingent has included MiG-29s, Jaguar fighter planes and C-17 Globemaster III transport planes. Okay, so this exercise was first held in 2009. It enhances the interoperability and operational readiness. So Indian Army is also participating in exercise Al-Najah-V from 13th to 26th of September in Oman country. Focus is on counter-terrorism operations and desert warfare. So these exercises are held biennially, alternating between India and Oman. Okay, so Oman hosts Eastern-Bridge-VII and Al-Najah-V exercise along with the country India. Now here, since we have talked about MiG-29, let's see some more static facts regarding MiG-29. Which country originally developed the MiG-29 fighter jet? This is Soviet Union. In which year did the MiG-29 make its first flight? This is 1977. Then talking about C-17 Globemaster III, which company manufactures the C-17 Globemaster III? It is the company Boeing. And which international organization focuses on global counter-terrorism cooperation? This is United Nations. Okay, moving to question number 3. Recently, where was the second international conference on green hydrogen held? The correct answer here is D option, New Delhi. So basically, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has virtually inaugurated the second international conference on green hydrogen on 11th of September 2024. This conference took place at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi from 11th to 13th of September 2024. Basic aim here is to position India as a global leader in the green hydrogen ecosystem. Okay, it focuses on technological advancements and strategic investments in the green hydrogen value chain. This event is organized by the Union Ministry of New and Renewable Energy and the Principal Scientific Advisor's Office. Okay, so do remember that Prime Minister Modi has virtually inaugurated this second international conference in New Delhi. Okay, talking about green hydrogen, what is the primary method for producing green hydrogen? It is electrolysis of water using the renewable energy. And which country is the largest producer of hydrogen in the world? This is the country China. Now, the Bharat Mandapam that lies in New Delhi was inaugurated in which year? So it was inaugurated in 2023. Who inaugurated it? Answer is Prime Minister Narendra Modi. What is the primary purpose of Bharat Mandapam? It definitely hosts some international and national conferences. Now, talking about Union Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, when was this body established in India? It was established in 1992. And what is the flagship program of Union Ministry of New and Renewable Energy? It is the Jawaharlal Nehru National Solar Mission. Okay, it was launched in 2010 and basic aim was to install 100 gigawatt of solar power by the end of 2022. Okay, moving to question number 4. International Big Cat Alliance, recently seen in the news, was launched in which year? The correct answer here is C option, 2023. Why it came into news? Because National Geographic isolation is occurring among the Asiatic loins in Gujarat, so translocation is not needed, and this statement was given by the director of International Big Cat Alliance. Okay, so it was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 9th of April 2023 during the 50th anniversary of Project Tiger. Okay, and its goal is to conserve 7 big cat species, and the name of these species are tiger, lion, leopard, snow leopard, cheetah, jaguar and puma. Okay, also their habitats would be protected at global level. So this alliance covers 97 range countries and it focuses on knowledge sharing, capacity building and resource support. India supports this alliance with 150 crore rupees for the next 5 years and the headquarters lies in India. So it was launched in the year 2023. Okay, talking about the Asiatic loins, which sanctuary in Gujarat is the primary habitat for Asiatic loins? This is the Gir National Park. And which organization classified Asiatic loins as endangered? This is IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature. Talking about the Project Tiger, in which year was the Project Tiger launched in India? It is the year 1973. This is an extremely important question. Okay, and which is the largest tiger reserve in India in terms of area? This is Nagarjuna Sagar Srisailam Tiger Reserve. It is located in Andhra Pradesh as well as in Telangana. Now, who was the Prime Minister of India when Project Tiger was launched? So this was the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, right? Talking about International Big Cat Alliance, how many big cat species does this alliance aim to conserve? Total 7 species are protected. How much funding does India provide this alliance for over 5 years? This is 150 crore rupees. Okay, moving to question number 5. Soyuz spacecraft recently seen in the news belongs to which country? This spacecraft belongs to Russia. Okay, and why it came into news? Because it carries 2 Russians and 1 American. Recently it has docked to the International Space Station with these astronauts. Okay, and the Soyuz is a Russian spacecraft and also it is the longest running human spacecraft program in history. It transports cosmonauts and astronauts to the International Space Station, weighing 7 tons, and it can carry 3 people at a time. Also it brings supplies like food and water. One Soyuz remains docked at the International Space Station as an emergency escape pod, and the spacecraft has 3 modules. The first one is the orbital module for crew living, the second one is descent module for safe re-entry, and the third is for the life support. So Soyuz rocket launches the capsule which reaches the space in just 9 minutes. Okay, so Soyuz spacecraft belongs to the country Russia. Talking about International Space Station, which space agencies are partners in this program? These are NASA, Roscosmos, European Space Agency, JAXA, which is the Japan's space agency, and CSA means Canadian Space Agency. Okay. Now, in which year did the first Soyuz spacecraft launch? So it was launched in the year 1967. Okay. Moving to question number 6. What is the total financial outlay recently approved by the Union Cabinet for the mission MOSUM? Correct answer here is B option, 2000 crore rupees. Union Cabinet has approved mission MOSUM with a budget of 2000 crore rupees for over 2 years. Basic aim here is to enhance the India's weather and climate related research, services and technologies. Mission MOSUM focuses on improving the weather surveillance, forecasting and management using the advanced systems like artificial intelligence, machine learning and high performance computing. It will provide accurate weather and climate information, including the monsoon forecast, extreme weather alerts and air quality updates. So it is implemented by India Meteorological Department (IMD), Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology and National Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting. It benefits different sectors like agriculture, disaster management, aviation and energy with accurate weather information. Okay. So total financial outlay that has been recently approved by the Union Cabinet for mission MOSUM is 2000 crore rupees. Now, if we talk about Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, when was this body established in India? Answer is 1962. Which city is home to Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology? It lies in Pune. Who is responsible for overseeing the IITM's research program? This is Ministry of Earth Sciences, right? Now, which international organization standardizes weather surveillance practices? It is the WMO, means World Meteorological Organization. Okay. Moving to question number 7. Which day is observed as National-Forest-Martyrs-Day every year? The correct answer is A option, 11th of September. This day is observed every year on 11th of September in India to honor those who sacrificed their lives to protect the forest and wildlife. Okay, so it was established by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change in the year 2013, commemorating the 1730 Khejarli massacre, where Bishnoi community members defended the trees. So this day highlights the importance of preserving natural resources and honors the forest guards, rangers and the officers. Events and activities are held nationwide to raise awareness about the forest conservation. It serves as a tribute to the individuals who have dedicated to defending the India's forest and wildlife. Okay, so National Forest Martyrs Day is observed every year on 11th of September. If you talk about Khejarli massacre, in which year it occurred? It occurred in 1730. Which community was involved in this massacre? It was the Bishnoi community. Okay. Now, which is the primary pollution control body of Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change? It is the CPCB, Central Pollution Control Board. Okay. And in which year was Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change founded? So this was the year 1985. Also, the Bishnoi community primarily inhabits in which Indian state? They live in the state of Rajasthan. Okay. Moving to question number 8. Recently, which state has topped in the country among the states for having the Ayush facilities at all primary health centers in urban areas? This is the state Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh leads in having the Ayush facilities at all 328 primary health centers in the urban areas, and it ranks at 3rd position in tribal areas with 228 Ayush doctors. Okay. So Odisha and Chhattisgarh rank 1st and 2nd in Ayush doctors respectively. The state has significantly increased its number of sub-health centers in rural areas since 2005. Also, it is in the top 3 for sub-divisional and district hospitals with 144 sub-divisional and 52 district hospitals. Report further highlights improvements in health infrastructure, staffing and availability of specialist doctors in across the state. Okay, so Madhya Pradesh has topped in the country among the states for having Ayush facilities at all the primary health centers in urban areas. Talking about the Madhya Pradesh, which ancient city in Madhya Pradesh is known as the oldest seat of learning in India? This is Ujjain. Which significant Indian rock shelters can be found in MP? This is Bhimbetka. It is very famous. Okay. Which national park in Madhya Pradesh is known for the Bengal tiger population? It is the Kanha National Park. You can be asked about the location of Kanha National Park. It lies in Madhya Pradesh. Then what is the full form of Ayush? So Ayush stands for Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy. Okay, and who's considered as the father of Ayurveda? This is Charak. And if we talk about the state Odisha, which UNESCO World Heritage Site is located in Odisha? It is Konark Sun Temple. And what is the traditional dance form associated with Odisha? It is the Odishi. Fine. And which festival in Odisha involves the procession of deities in chariots? This is the Rath Yatra. Now here we have talked about Chhattisgarh. So which tribe from Chhattisgarh is famous for its traditional dance known as Raut Nacha? This is the Yadav tribe. Okay. And which waterfall in Chhattisgarh is known as Niagara of India? It is the Chitrakoot Falls. Okay. Moving to question number 9. PME Drive scheme recently seen in the news is proposed by which ministry for promoting the electric mobility in India? The correct answer here is B option, Ministry of Heavy Industries. Union Cabinet has actually approved the PME Drive scheme to promote the electric mobility, replacing the FAME program. It has a budget of 10,900 crore rupees for over 2 years and it is proposed by Ministry of Heavy Industries. The scheme further aims to boost electric vehicle adoption by offering upfront incentives for the EV purchases. Okay, so it focuses on building the required charging infrastructure to support the EV use, and here the goal is to reduce the environmental impact of transportation and improve the air quality. The scheme basically promotes the electric vehicles, mass public transport and advanced EV technologies so as to enhance the sustainability. Okay, so PM E-Drive scheme is proposed by Ministry of Heavy Industries for promoting electric mobility in India. Now, which country has the highest number of electric vehicles per capita? This is the country Norway. Okay, and which international agreement aims to limit the global warming to below 2 degrees Celsius? This is the Paris Agreement. What is the primary greenhouse gas emitted by human activities? It is the carbon dioxide. Okay. When was the Ministry of Heavy Industries established in India? This is the year 1948. And what major public sector unit in India comes under the Ministry of Heavy Industries? This is BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. Okay. Moving to question number 10. Recently, the Maharashtra government announced the establishment of a tribal university in which district? The correct answer here is A option, Nashik. Okay. Who is the current governor of Maharashtra? Mr. C.P. Radhakrishnan. He has announced the establishment of a tribal university in Nashik to support the development and future of the tribal students. The university will offer quality education from kindergarten means KG to PG levels means to post graduation levels. 80% of the seats will be reserved for the tribal students, and as the Chancellor of State Universities, the governor has the final authority to establish and develop such type of institutions. Basic aim here is to provide modern education to the tribal people to enhance their competitiveness and employability. The university will feature advanced facilities, particularly in engineering, and contribute to the social development of the region. Okay, so Maharashtra government has announced the establishment of a tribal university in the Nashik district. Talking about Maharashtra, which UNESCO World Heritage Site is located in Maharashtra? It is the Ajanta Caves. Which major festival is celebrated grandly in Maharashtra? It is Ganesh Chaturthi. What is the official language of Maharashtra? It is Marathi, right? And if we talk about Nasik, which river flows through Nashik, making it a holy city? It is the Godavari, right? And Nasik is famous for producing grapes and wine. If we talk about the tribal universities, which country hosts the first tribal university named after Indira Gandhi? It is the India. Okay, and it was established in 2007. It lies in Amarkantak in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Okay, which state in India has the Kalinga Institute of Social Sciences for Tribals? It is the state Odisha. When was the Central Tribal University established in Andhra Pradesh? It is the year 2019. Okay, so these are the most important current affairs and the news for today. And as usual, we are moving to our revision part now, where on daily basis we cover 3 topics, and today our topics are: at first we'll be talking about some awards and honor related question, at second we will be seeing some locations, and at third we will be talking about some important days and events. Okay, so let's move to awards and honors related question. These questions are from past 6 to 8 months. Here purpose is only revision, that's why we are covering it in only one-liner format. Okay, the first question is: peace activist Ali Abu Awad, who is one of the 2 recipients of Indira Gandhi Prize for Peace, Disarmament and Development for 2023, belongs to? The correct answer is Palestine. He is from Palestine. Okay, Recently, who has been appointed as the chairman of the National Commission for Scheduled Caste? The new chairman for this commission is Kishore Makwana. Recently, who has been appointed as the Director General of National Security Guard? NSG has its new Director General and it is Daljit Singh Chaudhary. Shafiqur Rahman Burke recently passed away. Was associated with which field? He was a politician and recently he passed away. Peter Higgs, who recently passed away, received a Nobel Prize for which research? Answer is discovery of God particle. Aarti, who recently received the Amal Clooney Women's Empowerment Award, belongs to which district of UP? She is from Bahraich and recently she received the Amal Clooney Women's Empowerment Award. Nargis Mohammadi, who was seen in the news, is the recipient of which award? Answer is Nobel Peace Prize. At second, we'll be talking about some important locations that were in news in the past few months. First question is, Gulf of Aden is a deep water basin that forms a natural sea link between which two seas? It forms a natural sea link between Red Sea and Arabian Sea. Poltava city is located in which country? Poltava city lies in Ukraine. Which city hosted the World Tamil Diaspora Day celebrations 2024? Answer is Chennai. Panama Canal connects which two oceans? It connects the Atlantic Ocean with Pacific Ocean. Next is Dagestan region is located in which country? This region lies in Russia. Second, Thomas Shoal is located in which sea? It lies in South China Sea. And last is Yog Maya temple that was recently making news is located in which Indian city? This temple lies in Delhi. Okay. At third, we'll be talking about some important days and events. Where the first question is, what is the theme of International Women's Day 2024? This year the theme was Invest in Women, Accelerate the Progress. Okay. And if you're asked that when do we observe International Women's Day, so it is celebrated every year on 8th of March. Which day declared as World Football Day by the United Nations recently? Now onwards we'll celebrate 25th of May as World Football Day. What is the theme of International Labour Day 2024? The theme was ensuring safety and health at work in a changing climate, and International Labour Day is observed every year on 1st of May. When is the National Women's Day observed every year in India? So this is 13th of February. Do remember that International Women's Day is separate day and National Women's Day is celebrated on separate day. Okay. International Women's Day is observed on 8th of March while National Women's Day is celebrated on 13th of February. Which day is observed as World Day to combat desertification and drought every year? Answer is 17th of June. What is the theme of World Homeopathy Day 2024? Answer is Homeo Parivar, One Health, One Family. Which ministry recently inaugurated the Summer Fiesta 2024 at the National Bal Bhavan? It is Ministry of Education. Okay. So this is all about revision as well. And now I'm winding up the session with some homework. Today the homework would be related to sport current affairs. And here on the screen you can see 7 questions. Please read each of the questions carefully and try to answer them in the comment section. I'll be waiting for your answers. Already we have discussed all these questions in our previous lectures, right? So now I'm winding up the session, but before concluding, let me tell you or remind you again that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series in the GKToday Android application. So if you want the PDF of the lecture, you can subscribe to that course by paying a very nominal fees. So now we'll be meeting tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Naja signing off.